10-question quiz tomorrow over your bandsaw safety. I'll go over these questions again, just so you understand all of them one more time. All right? Grab my scrap piece earlier in the week. Okay, so what are those little lines that we drew on here for an inside curve cutout? Remember what those were called? Those little lines we cut? Relief cuts. Okay? I didn't say it with this hour, but I did some of the other hours. There's an old Alka-Seltzer commercial. Sounds really weird, but they used to go plop, plop, fizz, fizz, oh, what a relief it is. Alright, think of it that way. You have to make a little relief cut so that blade will be able to go through there. So that is relief cuts. How far should your blade guard or this guidepost be from your material? How far above it? Mabel, you remember? How far above your material does this go? Touch it, does it go a little bit, like way above it? Okay, 1/8 to 1/4 inch, 1/8 to 1/4 inch above it, correct?
Yep.
Alright, kind of eyeball it, make sure it's there. Okay, which way should those blade teeth go? Should they be pointing, when we change the blade, do they go up or do they go down to the table?
Down.
Down to the table. Okay? Okay, true or false? The bandsaw is a machine with many different applications. What you can do on a bandsaw, you can do on a table saw. True or false? False. Most applications. Okay? Most applications you can do here, you can do there. What's the one thing you can do here that you cannot do over there on the table saw? What's the one thing you can do here that you can't do over there?
Curves.
You can cut curves on the bandsaw, but not on a table saw. It's a little bit of a tricky question. Alright, what is the minimum distance your hand should be from any blade or moving part?
3
3 inches. Okay? True or false? Safety glasses need to be worn or must be worn while using the bandsaw.
True.
That's an easy one. Okay? You should let the saw come to full speed before making any cut. True or false?
True.
True. If the blade stops, okay, so if you're cutting and the whole thing, everything stops, what should you do?
Remove your strap.
Alright, so if it stops while it's in your material, there's a couple things you can do. It's a pretty obvious answer. Okay, here's the 3 options for you for this one. Ask me for help, figure it out myself, turn the saw back on and push harder to see if it goes anyways.
Obviously, the last one.
Obviously, we want to just shove things through, alright? Now, obviously ask me for help if there's issues, okay? There's times where you'll be cutting and the blade will pop, things will happen, you get stuck, I gotta get a mallet up and just tap it out, okay? When should you remove your scrap wood? Or any little scrap pieces on the table? When the blade is at a complete stop, while the blade is still running, never, it just falls off when I'm working and leave it on the ground.
First option.
First one, right? Everything when the blade is completely stopped. Now, is there times when you're cutting that the stuff will fall off? Yes, it happens. But we're not going to move our material just to push it out of there. In the middle of the cut, you don't want to back out. Okay, remember when you back out of a cut, only straight cuts only is when you back out. All right, bandsaws can cut what types of curves? So we have this one is a what? This kind of curve is what?
Outer.
Outside?
Outside.
And this is a?
Inside.
Inside. Okay? So it cuts both inside and outside curves. Okay. Any questions on that? Okay, guys, it's pretty simple. Go through. This will be posted up online so you guys can read it as well. Okay? Go ahead, go to work.